Hey, what's going on YouTube? You got your reviews here, and today I've got an update review on the Under Armour Ignite Crew socks. Okay, so I originally reviewed these socks in a Under Armour Performance Crew Cut sock video that featured 4 different kinds of performance socks, and these were one of the newest ones I included in that review. But as you know, if you have watched that video, I did talk about how basically the one pair of the Ignites, this black and red pair that I had, started to fall apart. You can see a little hole right there by the size. See that little hole there? And that originally happened the first time I wore the socks. They got a hole in them, but then I wasn't for sure that was just an overall problem with the socks, that they were poorly built. I never left that out of the question, but I went ahead and and got a different pair just to see if they lasted better, and they have. The thick fabric on the bottom of the socks, the cushioning kind of area, has lasted really well. As you can kind of see, I mean, they took some wear and tear just for being socks. These are one of my primary socks I use for working out. But overall, I think they've really held their shape really well. I mean, they're not like overly loose. I mean, these go up pretty much a little taller than some of my other socks do. And if you kind of compare these side by side, they almost, I mean, they look, as far as like visually, I mean, they look a little taller, but they feel like they're stretched out, was what I'm trying to get at. But I mean, I don't feel like they stretch out a lot. These have actually held their shape a little better. But they do have that hole in them. But I mean, I still use these socks. Really, I mean, I just wanted to kind of get this and kind of clear the air about these socks. I did kind of leave, not a negative review on them, but it was just that one problem that kind of persisted with me, getting the socks. Getting any more, was it going to happen again, or was this going to be a consistent problem with the socks? But that hasn't been the case. So overall, I really think these socks, for $12.99, a good buy. Being that there's a lot of colors in them, the design of the sock is pretty unique, and that it's, it's kind of like, they were originally called the Dagger socks. I think they originally changed them now to the Ignites. And overall, I mean, they've pretty much replaced the Zagger crew cut socks, which were all right in their own mind, but they did wear out after a while. But overall, I've wore these several times, and they're really holding their shape really well. Not going to do a fit review on those socks. I mean, you can pretty much get an idea if you watch my other review when I reviewed these black and red ones back in my 4 sock series of those Performance Crew socks from Under Armour. So if you guys have any more questions or concerns about these socks, I'd be happy to answer them. That's all I really wanted to say was, the socks have held up. The second pair that I've got, I think these just had to be just a faulty pair. Maybe the stitching was a little weak on them or something, but it's no big deal. I still think they're great socks. So that's going to do it for this review. Hopefully it helped you out, and be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram for updates on the channel, and don't forget to subscribe, check out my other videos, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.